Good evening, my fellow gamers, and welcome to another 100% achievement guide. Today we are going to be playing Age of Mythology Retold. Now, this game is some years old, I believe about 20 years old, the original. And they've come back with a new one and remastered it, basically. Reworked it, remastered it, and they've done a really, really good job. I've actually enjoyed playing a lot of this game. And this one's coming soon to Game Pass, so stay tuned for that on the 4th. Now, in this video, we are going to be doing every single achievement, 100%. But before I actually brief you on how we're going to do it, I just do want to say thank you to Xbox Game Studios for providing me with this game to allow me to do this video a little bit earlier than usual. So thank you guys for that. I do appreciate it. And other than that, do check out my other videos, guys. I do more 100% achievement guides. And of course, I do weekly Game Pass achievements, things like that. So if you are an achievement hunter, head over to my channel and check out those videos. Now, of course, leave a comment below if you enjoy this game. Let me know what you think of it. Any questions, anything like that, I'll do my very best to help you guys out. And of course, if you enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up. And of course, if you like the channel, please do follow. Would be very much appreciated. Right, so let me brief you on the game, on how we're going to play it, because this is not going to be easier. Oh, I'm lying, actually. It is going to be easier. It's just going to be long-winded. So I'm going to make this video as short as I possibly can. And we're not going to get all the achievements during this video. And I'll explain why, so don't worry too much. Right, so the achievements they're actually super easy to get. They're just time consuming, some of them. So I'm going to guide you through it step by step and show you almost the best ways to get each of the achievements. We're going to go through every single one. There's 50 achievements. It doesn't matter whether you're on PC or Xbox. There's 50 on both. I believe this is just the base game. There's no other achievements, but we can get pretty much everything in the base game. And yeah, there's some grindy achievements towards the end of it. Which again we're going to go through. I'm going to show you sort of the best way to get them. There is one single achievement that's going to take a long time, but for those that are into these RTS games anyway, I'm sure you're quite aware of what's available. However, the difficulty settings, there's no difficulty ones, so you haven't got to worry about like completing the game on the highest difficulty or anything like that. So it's pretty straightforward, really. Again, I'm going to guide you step by step. Just pause the video where you need to. Again, just leave a comment below, ask a question. If you're stuck anywhere, I'll do my very best to help you out. And of course, if I can't help you out, I'm sure some of my friendly followers will chime in if they know any answers to your questions and whatnot. Right, so shall we begin? All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to break this down into my own little sections. You can actually do any of these achievements in any order you wish. You do not have to follow my order, but I've put them in my own little order, and I kind of broke it down into my own little sections. So sort of like campaign, deaths, things like that. You'll understand as we go along. So first things first, we are going to begin with on the campaign side of things. And if you just head over to the campaign, so basically as soon as you load up the game, it's probably going to throw you straight into a tutorial. I forget actually what it actually does at the very beginning. I'm pretty sure it just chucks you straight in. But if not, head over to the campaign. Let's just go back. So you'll see the campaign section here on the left. Go ahead and click that. Click tutorials. And then ignore the cinematic and just click on the tutorial itself. Like so. And then these are your difficulty settings on the right side here. You always just want to pick story mode. It's the easiest setting. Don't get me wrong, these are easy anyway. Pick story mode and go ahead and start that up. So there is an achievement for completing the tutorial, which we will do, but we're going to do a task within the tutorial first. Now, if you're not familiar with all my other 100% achievement guides, I do skip all the dialogue, all the cutscenes, anything I possibly can, to make this as quick and easy as possible. Now again, some of these achievements I'm not going to go entirely through, but I'm going to show you how to do it and you'll understand why. Alright, so we're going to get cracking here. So just go ahead and follow the little guide here. It's telling you to go to the little checkpoint. I'm going to work on the first achievement.
Black area reveals unexplored regions. The minimap shows what
So now we can continue on.
where your screen is.
We'll have a bit of a cutscene, and we're going to skip all this. Again, I'm on PC, guys, so your controls will be a little bit different. I don't know how it's going to work with controller. I'm used to keyboard and mouse. This is on Steam, but it's also going to be on PC for Game Pass. So all you want to do here is just attack this Minotaur with your hero. And of course, if you want to understand the game a little bit better, you can sit and listen through all this. But obviously, we're trying to get through it as quickly as we possibly can. Now continue on. We'll get a couple of more guys with us. And this first achievement is literally just around the corner here. So now we're going to progress onwards. Hit another checkpoint there. And then work your way around the corner. We're going to get this first achievement anytime now. Sorry, I have to click on that. That's quite annoying. I thought you just have to go by it, but never mind. Thank you. Now we hit the cutscene. This is what I'm after. We're going to have this Manticore, basically. This is where we're going to get our first achievement. So just skip the cutscene, like so.
Your heroes can only attack what they can reach.
And then at the very top of the screen, we are going to get a new power. There you go. The lightning bolt's just appeared. Click on the lightning bolt, and then just click on the Manticore, and zap. It's dead. That's going to give us our first achievement called Power of the Gods, and that's to invoke the bolt god power on the Manticore in the tutorial mission. And now the next achievement is to complete the tutorial. So I would just advise following the tutorial along, completing what it says. And again, just follow it step by step, take your time, no need to rush. I'm not going to do it on this video, there's no need for me to go through the tutorial, you totally get how it works. So we're going to move on back to the menu. So now at the menu, what we're going to do is head over to the multiplayer. And this time we're going to get the third achievement. And for this one, all you need to do is just run a quick match. You don't need to go and browse games. I mean, you can try that, but some of the games didn't load. People jumped out, so they didn't start. There was loads of disconnects, but when it's fully released, the game, that might be better. Ranked didn't work for me either, and nobody joined a hosted game. So just head over to the quick match, and then just search in the bottom here, and just leave it running until you get in a game, and then all you need to do is just play that game. Just let someone kill you, let them come and attack you and finish you off, and bam, you will get that achievement called First Blood. Play a multiplayer match. And now for the next set of achievements, and this is all about the campaign. Fairly straightforward to do, nice and easy. So what you want to do is head over to the campaign side here. And then you'll notice you've got 3 campaigns to choose from: the Fall of the Trident, Golden Gift, and New Atlantis. So we're going to start with Fall of the Trident, and we're going to do everything on here that we need to, and then we can move over to the others like so. So head over to the Fall of the Trident, and the next achievement, which is number 4, is to basically complete the first mission of Fall of the Trident, and that'll get you the And So It Begins. So literally do Omens, the first campaign mission, and that will get you the And So It Begins achievement. And that is super easy, by the way. It pretty much guides you through it anyway. Now, once you've done that, achievement number 5 is to complete the Greek portion of the Fall of the Trident campaign. And the Greek portion is basically levels 1 to 10. So do levels 1 to 10, and that will get you your 5th achievement called To Hades and Back. And that's basically all about the Greeks. And then for the 6th achievement, you've got Osiris Reborn, and that's to complete the Egyptian portion of Fall of the Trident campaign, and that's basically from levels 11 to 20. So again, continue. Obviously, I've not done this just yet, but I have been working on everything else for the video. There's no need for me to go all the way through it just yet. But obviously, once this video is done, I will do that myself anyway. But levels 11 to 20 will get you the Egyptian portion of the Trident campaign, pretty much where you play as the Egyptians, and that will get you the 6th achievement, Osiris Reborn. And then last but not least, you'll get the This is for Chiron achievement number 7, and that's basically to complete levels 21 to 30. And the same as the others, that's basically the Norse part of all of the Trident campaigns. So you do have to do the Greeks, the Egyptians, and the Norse part. And again, the Norse is going to be levels 21 to 30. And then after all that, you're going to get your 8th achievement, which is basically to complete the Fall of the Trident campaign. That's like completely do it. So do levels 1 to 30, and bam, you've got all those achievements nice and easy. The 8th achievement will be Arkantos Ascended, and that's basically just to complete the entire campaign. Now, that's not it for the Fall of the Trident campaign. We are now going to work on achievement number 9, and these are basically tasks within this campaign. So the first one, we're going to hop over to the first mission, which is called Omens. I'm going to start it, put it on story mode, which is the easiest. You can see we've got the difficulties on the right here. Hit that start button. And this is going to be for the achievement called Preparation. And basically, in Fall of the Trident Mission 1, Omens, train an additional 10 Hoplites and 10 Toxotai. So as soon as the mission starts, let's skip all this cutscene as normal. As soon as this mission starts, if it ever starts, just get all your men to attack this thing. And whilst they're doing that, you'll see you've got the military building, the military academy, and the archery range. Tag both those and put your flag down so they all spawn there. And you'll see in the military academy, you can train 10 hoplites like so. And then in the archery range at the bottom here, you can actually train Toxities, I can't even pronounce that, and do 10 of those as well, like so. And again, once they both spawn, bam, that's going to get you the achievement called Preparation. So once you've done 10 of those, you've already stacked up 10 anyway. Just wait for those to complete, and bam, that's going to give you that achievement. Of course, if you want to continue and finish the mission, that is totally up to you. But we are going to resign. I'm going to head back to the campaign menu. Now we're going to move on to the 10th achievement. And this one is Lost Treasure, basically. In the Fall of Trident Mission 2 Consequences, find the shipwreck to help boost your economy. So now we're going to head over to the second mission called Consequences. And what we have to do, again, start story mode, the easiest mode possible. Crank it up. And this again is going to give us the Lost Treasure achievement. We have to find the shipwreck, basically. This is going to be achievement number 10. So from the get-go, just grab your horse, your scout here on the bottom, and then just go north. You can follow it all the way around on the shore, just to make sure you are going in the right direction, you're not going to get attacked. So let's just cut straight across here until we hit water. There we go. And now all you need to do is just follow it along the shore, and we will eventually come to a shipwreck. Nice and easy. Let's follow it along now. There shouldn't be anyone attacking you here. Should get there without any issues. And there we go. Boom. That right there is the Lost Treasure achievement. In the Fall of the Trident 2 mission, Consequences, find the shipwreck to help boost your economy. And that's basically the shipwreck right there. So that's achievement number 10 done, Lost Treasure. Now we can move on to achievement number 11, which is going to be the last one for this campaign, actually. Let's resign again, head over to the campaign menu. And then this one's, again, pretty straightforward. And this one's going to be in Mission 7 this time, More Bandits. And this one's going to be Chiron's Apprentice. So in the Fall of the Trident campaign, level 7, More Bandits, win by only training centaurs, no other units. Pretty damn easy. So level 7, story mode, crank it up. I'm going to skip through a lot of this as fast as we can. Come along now.
If you want to reach the hostages,
And you'll start off with 2 guys, basically. And they'll be defending this little fellow here. Go ahead, wipe them out. And all you want to do is work your way through now. We're going to do this as quickly as we can. Just going to kill a few at the beginning here. And then we're going to skip ahead pretty much. And all you want to do is work your way through. And then when you get the chance of training some troops, don't, basically. And just go through all the campaign, following the story. Sorry, this campaign mission. Just follow the story along. We're going to get our first set of centaurs here. These are the guys, the only guys that you're allowed to craft. So don't bother crafting any other troop other than centaurs. Now, if you're wondering where to actually craft those, you can only craft those at a temple. So let's first just break this door down. It's strange, even when that door is open, you can't go through it. You have to smash it down. There we go, we're in. Go ahead, just clear up all the enemies. Let's get rid of them. Let's save these militia. Go ahead, clear all the militia out. Clear all the enemies out. Like so, super easy. Can't really go wrong here. Should be some at the top here, yeah. Causing trouble. Boom, Shankar. That's it. That's going to free these militia for us and some extra other troops as well. And it should give us everything that's around here, all the buildings. We can actually use these as well. They should convert us. Just zoom out a bit. There you go. And you'll see right here, we have the temple. And you can see we have the centaurs right there. We can actually just mark this down. Put the centaurs on repeat just here. And these two here, completely ignore these buildings. Do not train any troops from them. And the same with the temple, really. Ignore this troop. Do not create a Hydra. Simply create your centaurs. You might not even need them. We've got all these troops here that we can actually use and stuff. So you may not even need them, but you may as well keep these on repeat. And as you go further along, let's see if I can see it here. Oh, we can't quite see it because we haven't revealed the map. But there is another temple down here. And go ahead and just do the same with that. Spawn your centaurs. And just leave it at that. The centaurs will help you fight if you need extra troops. They'll always keep spawning there. And that's it. And just go through the entire mission. Do not train any other troop. Just stick with your centaurs. And bam. That will give you the Chiron's Apprentice. There's no need for me to go all the way through it. You get the idea. But that's going to give you Chiron's Apprentice. Achievement number 11. So now we can go back to the main menu. And let's have a look here. Let's resign. Back to the campaign menu. We're actually going to back out this one. And now the remaining campaign achievements. So if we just back out Fuller, and you'll see again we have the 3 campaigns to choose from. We've now pretty much done everything on Fall of the Trident. All those achievements that we've previously done should complete everything on the Fall of the Trident. The only time we need to go back is later to, I think, grab another achievement, which is not related to the campaign itself, but it does help us. So now the next 4 achievements actually are based on these 2 campaigns. So the first one is the Golden Gift. Let's click on that campaign and basically complete the first mission on the Golden Gift campaign. That's going to get you the Into the Mines achievement. You can see we've got one level there called Brock's Journey. Complete that one. That will get you the Into the Mines achievement number 12. And then the next achievement will be to fully complete this campaign. I'm not sure how many missions are on this one, but just work your way through. And guys, you may as well go through all these campaigns anyway, because they're probably going to go towards... I mean, you need these achievements anyway, so all this work going through the campaign is going to actually go towards achievements we try and get later on. So you may not even need to do those later on, because you may complete them as you're going through the campaign. So complete the first mission and then fully complete that campaign. And that's going to get you the Into the Mines achievement for doing the first mission. And then it's going to get you the Freyr's Gift, complete the Golden Gift campaign as well. And then the same with New Atlantis. Head over to there. Again, do the first mission, not the prologue. It's the A Lost People. And that's going to get you the New World, New Gods achievement by completing the first mission. And then, of course, fully complete this campaign, which will give you Honor to Kastor, complete the New Atlantis campaign. And that will finish all the campaign achievements that we need to do. And that will get you all the way up to achievement 15. So, nice and easy. The last achievement completing that campaign will be achievement number 15. And now we can move on to some skirmishing. So let's go ahead and move on to that. So now with the skirmishing, this is one of them modes that we're pretty much going to be playing throughout the video. This is where we're going to get the majority of our achievements all on skirmish. I think just a couple back on the campaign, but it's all going to be on skirmish for the most part. And now we are going to move on to match wins, basically winning matches in under certain circumstances. So what we're going to do first, just head over to the skirmish tab. And you'll see we've got player 1, which is me, and player 2, which is the AI. On the right side here, top right, you can see that we can actually switch that to 12 players if we wish, or whatever amount of players we want. We will be changing that later on to help us out, but for now, just keep that as 1v1. We're just going to go through a few settings real quick, so you guys understand what's going on and everything else. Keep it straightforward. Now, all these settings will stick, so whatever you select will stay there throughout. You can select your map. I had one with like water running through it, so I chose Acropolis, so I had a nice open field. Map size standard. Map visibility, have that revealed so you can see what's going on. Difficulty standard, which is the lowest difficulty. Not that really matters, to be fair. Starting resources, put that on infinite, so we haven't got to mess around getting resources. We're purely hunting for the achievements, so we don't need to make life hard for ourselves. Game speed is fast. That's the fastest we can go. I'd like to go a bit faster than that, but still, that's fine. And then we can allow Titans, free-for-all off, bonus off, villager priority off, lock teams on, military auto queue on. And that's pretty much it for the settings. You can keep that all the time. You never need to change that again. And then where it says Pantheon, just opposite your player here, this allows you to switch between classes and stuff, which teams you want to actually use. As you can see, we've got the 4 teams there, the Greeks, Egyptians, Norse, and Atlanteans. So we're going to choose Zeus this time, so go ahead and click Zeus. And just a little guide here on the right side, if you select a different god, you'll see the right side switches over. And basically, as we upgrade through these ages, depending on what god we've chosen, will depend on what troops and stuff we can actually craft in game, so bear that one in mind, but I will point that out as we go along anyway. We're going to go with Zeus. We need to go with Zeus because we're going to get the next 4 achievements, so we're going to get achievements 16, 17, 18 and 19, so yeah, nice and easy this one. Confirm Zeus, and then we're going to jump straight into a game. Let that load. Alright, if you're not familiar with this at all, basically your town centre is the main part of your village. These villagers are the ones who build everything and all that stuff. You can't use any other infantry or anything like that. And all you want to do is basically we need to level up to the different age. We're on the main age, the archaic age as it's called. We want to level up to the next one, which if you hover over it, if you click on the town center and hover over it, you'll basically see all these upgrades and stuff you can do, and you'll see the number next to it is basically what age we need to upgrade to allow us to get all these troops. Now, again, we're going to get 4 achievements on here, so before we do continue, I just want to point out which ones they are. So, achievement number 16, that's going to be called All In, and that's to win a match without building any additional village centers or town centers. So this is the basic town center. You can't change that. That's here no matter what. If you look further on, we can build an additional one on there. We're not going to do that, obviously. And if you click on your villagers, you'll see in the red bottom left there, we can build an additional town center later on. Once we've upgraded to tier 2, we'll be able to upgrade. We'll be able to use another town center. We are not going to do that. You do not touch those. Do not build any more town centers or village centers or anything. Stick with this one and that's it. So the next achievement, which is number 17, is fast food, and that's to do the same, win the game without building farms. Click on one of your villagers, you'll see when we reach stage 2, it'll allow us to build a farm. Do not build a farm. We've got unlimited resources, we have 0 need for building a farm anyway, so do not build a farm. And that's going to allow us to get the second achievement, or should I say the 17th achievement, the second one in this win category, as I call it. And then the 18th achievement, we've got No Time for Mortals, and that's to win a match without training any military units aside from heroes and myth units. Super easy. We can do that via the temple. We don't have to use any other troop other than the temple troops. However, when we upgrade, we get to choose a god, and we have to be careful which one we choose, so it doesn't give us the any military units, I believe. So we do have to be very careful on that. We do have to make sure that we get a mythic unit given to us instead of a normal military. So that will be the 18th achievement, and then the 19th one. Again, we're going to get this all in the one game. 19th one is called Hoplite Heresy, or Hersir. Win a match as Greeks, which we are, without training ranged soldiers or cavalry. So we can't do military anyway, so we can't do ranged and we can't do cavalry anyway. So we may as well do all this in one go. So first things first, get your villagers, highlight them and build a temple, the one with the hands on there. Just click away, let them build that, and that's going to allow us to move up to the second stage. Super easy. And then once you've done that, you want to click top left corner in the bottom right. In the bottom left corner, you want to choose the house, which is in the top left corner, and you just want to build the houses wherever you want in a nice space, and max out your houses. I forget how many you can have. Just build them. These will finish them off once you've hit your limit and stuff. So we can have a maximum of 16 houses. The reason for that is so we can have more troops. If you look on the top there, the more houses we have, the more troops we can actually craft. We don't really need to max it out in this game because this is purely for the achievements. But as you can see, we've built a temple, and if you click on the town center, we can now upgrade to the classical age. So if you click on the classical age, it now asks you to choose a god, and we have to be very careful of what we choose here. So we can't choose cavalry and we can't choose ranged. So this guy on the right, Hermes, he's got a ranged centaur. That's going to cancel out our 19th achievement. So do not touch Hermes, choose Athena. Mythic troop, non-ranged, mythics are allowed. So choose Athena for this one. And then you can see in the top middle there, that's actually upgrading to stage 2. We'll call it stage 2. And basically what happens on stage 2, it unlocks a load more upgrades and things like that, and allows us to build different things. So naturally you want to upgrade stages, kind of like, you know, the Iron Age, the Stone Age, moving into the Iron Age, that kind of thing. Once that's done, you'll see some upgrades, and we'll have our mythic troop. Again, he's not a ranged troop, he's not military, he's actually mythic, so we're safe on that one. That's not going to affect our 18th achievement, which is no time for mortals. That's perfect. Now get your villagers, and want to build an armorer. Just build that next to the town. There's a little anvil there in the menu. Again, always use your villagers to build stuff. And we don't really need to go beyond this point. So let's see what we can upgrade to. So he's going to give us, yeah, I tell you what, we can actually upgrade. So you go, once you've built your armorer, as you can see, click on your town center, upgrade it to tier 3, stage 3, and choose Dionysus. We don't want Apollo because he creates a ranged unit, and that's going to cancel out our 19th achievement, so we don't want to touch that. This guy's going to give us another myth unit, which is safe and sound, even though he does focus cavalry. But click on Dionysus, and that's going to be our last upgrade. There's absolutely no need to upgrade to tier 4, otherwise we're going to ruin our little achievement run here. And if you want, you can upgrade all this stuff in the armorer, so everything you can upgrade in the armorer, go ahead and do that. And then while we're waiting for the upgrade, we can create more temples. So go ahead and create a temple and another one, and let these guys build away. And now we've upgraded to tier 3. We've got our myth unit, we've got another myth unit, and these guys will start worshipping as well, so you'll have to manually put them on the next one. And then just click, if you click on the building, you can actually put a little flag there for where you want the troops to actually go to once they've spawned in. And then once you do that, click on the temple, and you'll see we now have the options for the Hydra and stuff like that. We're going to stick with Hydras, that's the safest bet. Underneath the purple one, upgrade them just to make them a bit stronger. And then, I don't know what button it is for console, but you should be able to auto queue that, so it just automatically produces Hydras for us. Same with the middle one, do it for all 3, the temples, and they'll all walk over to this side in the middle. And that's basically us building our armor. We have the houses, so we can build a big armor. And there you go, the Hydras are coming in now. So again, let's quickly just go through what achievements we're aiming for here. So we've got to win the match, which is a piece of cake. We're about to win it now. We've got to win the match without building an additional village town center. We've stuck with the same one. We've not built any more. That's fine. Fast food. We've not built any farms. There's been no need to build a farm. Win the match without training any military units aside from heroes and myths. And again, if you choose a different god, that's going to count towards training, even though we didn't technically train it. These are all mythic. We've actually trained no other military. That's a mythic, those are mythics, and they're the only 2 types of troops that we've trained. So that's the 18th achievement covered. And then the 19th one is to win the match as Greeks, which obviously we are Greeks, without training ranged soldiers or cavalry. Now that's not ranged, and the Hydra's not ranged. And we have no cavalry. We have the scout there, but that's already there. You can't do anything about that one. And that's pretty much it. We are almost ready to rock and roll, and once we win this, then that should get us our achievement. So let's go ahead. Let's just highlight all these. If you double click on the troop type, it will highlight all those the same. I'm not bothered about the Minotaur there. That can stay there. And all we need to do this, because we've got the map open, we know exactly where the enemy is. We're just going to head straight across now. Just send the troops somewhere near their town center. And you will be attacked and stuff. Or should I say, they will defend. This should not be an issue. Go ahead and just destroy their forts. Manually click everywhere. It's easier to sort of target manually. And again, we could be stronger, but it's kind of pointless. We've got plenty of strength here, so... And the way to win is basically destroy all their buildings and their town centre. And also, if they have any villages or troops left, you are going to have to finish those off. So that's going to get us 16, 17, 18 and 19th achievement. So again, let's go through them. There we go, boom, we just won the match. That's how easy it is, guys. So that's the all-in achievement, win a match without building an additional village centre. We didn't do that. The fast food achievement, win a match without building a farm. We didn't build a farm. No time for mortals. This is achievement number 18. And that's to win a match without training any military units aside from heroes and myth units, which, again, we only did the Hydra and Minotaur, both myth units, so we're allowed to do those. That's achievement 18. And then achievement 19 is to win the match as Greeks, which we were Greek, without training ranged soldiers or cavalry. So again, we did all of that. If you had any issues with that, like the range one, the Hoplite Heresy, just rerun that again, but this time instead of crafting the hydras, ignore the hydras, and this time craft the you could do the minotaurs actually. Just craft the minotaurs, so stick on stage 2 and just go with the minotaurs. That's the safest bet anyway. And that's it. So that's 16, 17, 18 and 19, all those achievements done and dusted. And now unfortunately we've got to switch teams for the final win. This is the last win required, so let's go ahead and just switch it over to the next one. So now by this point you should have done achievements 16 to 19 on the previous match. We're now moving on to achievement number 20. And for this one, again, back to skirmish. And this time I've chose a different team this time. So go onto your Pantheon there and just go down to the bottom. And you want to choose Thor on the Norse team. So click on Thor, confirm it. And then again, keep all your settings the same. 1v1's totally fine. And we're going to play this one. Now it's going to be a very similar setup to what we have been doing. The same as basically building that temple. It's a little bit different this time. So for this 20th achievement, this one's called Hersir Your Honor. And basically win a match as Norse, which we are, without training infantry except Hersirs. So this time we've got this little infantry guy here, and we've got some dwarves. Ignore the dwarves, they don't do anything. I think they gather food or something. And the first thing you want to do is click on your infantry guy and get him to build the usual temple. Now you could probably can build additional... in fact, no, you can't build additional ones of these, so we're going to have to use the one. This one's a little bit slower because, as you can see, it's classed as infantry. Basically, if you click on the dwarf, we can actually convert it to a berserk. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to touch any of that, just in case it affects it. We're not allowed to create infantry. Now that the temple's up, you can see that we have Hersirs, the hero. Now this is infantry. However, as the achievement says, except Hersirs. So it means we are allowed to actually use Hersirs. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to flag it there so they all go out, and we're going to stick this on auto create so it goes ahead and creates whatever. Now we're going to use this guy to build our houses because again we need as many troops as we can. It's going to help us win the game. And it's going to be the same principle as before. So all the houses are done, and now we're going to upgrade to the second tier, and we're going to stick to the second tier as well. So you click on Advanced Classical Age and ignore infantry. Do not choose for instead choose Freyr. We want to make sure we choose Freyr because she's going to give us a cavalry troop. So, and it is myth anyway, but still should be cavalry. Choose Freyr. That's going to be the only upgrade we do because we don't want to mess things up for this one. And it's again the same principle as before. So what we want to do now, again, it's going to be a little bit slower this time because obviously he's still building his houses, so on and so forth. So We can build an armorer, but we're not going to risk building the armorer. So instead, this time, we're going to build more temples again. So go ahead, get around 4 more temples built. It's going to make life a lot quicker and easier for us. And also, while they're getting built, you can set the flag point where you want them to spawn. Again, controls may be a little bit different on console, so what you use to highlight all, I don't know. And then just set the Hersirs onto automatic. By all means, you can still do the Valkyries as well. But we're not going to touch any of those, just to be on the safe side. Again, set the Hersirs to auto spawn. Then the only issue we're going to run into at the minute is housing space, because obviously we've only got the 1 worker. Usually you'd have several workers, so again, set the other temple to auto create. And then obviously the final temple when it comes up to auto create as well. Now we're going to need as many as we can, basically, Hersirs, because they're not going to be too strong. So we're going to need a good group of them. We're not going to do any more upgrades. I'm going to stick to it as... I'm doing bare minimum here, by the way, so there's no need to... There's no need to do it exactly like I do. There is certain things you can craft and stuff, but I'm just playing it safe here just for the sake of the achievement, so... And then once we've done that, once he's got his... once he's built the home... How many we got? So we've got 26 at the minute. You want to get at least 50. Just to be on the safe side. And then once we've got around 50, we can then move on and then start attacking just to get this achievement. How many we got now? 34.
Yo.
And these take up about 3 slots, I believe, per troop. So 41. Again, I'd wait till you get at least 50, just to be on the safe side. Or we can max it out anyway. We're almost at maximum by the time he's finished doing those houses. That's the maximum houses we can have, so that'll push us to 175, I believe. Yeah. Now we've got about 51, so yeah, we may as well max that out. They're all going to spawn anytime soon. There we go. An army of 56, and now all we need to do is just head over like we did before and destroy this guy. Let's see if this is strong enough. But again, don't worry if your troops do die. Just regenerate and go back and continue dealing damage. They'll be heavily damaged by the time we come back. So focus the troops first. Just click on one of the troops, and then the Hersirs will pretty much wipe the floor with them, like so. Let's destroy this temple. The quicker that goes, the quicker they'll stop doing troops. Nice and easy. Get them all on that temple in the middle there. So they are taking quite a beating, but they're still strong enough. We've got rid of their town centaur. This guy may give in. This shouldn't be an issue. He should just be enough to finish up. Again, we've done plenty of damage, so... This is one of the reasons why you want to do maximum. I don't know what these guys are doing, but... And there we go, he's give up. Will you have mercy upon my humbled realm? Just say yes to win the match. There we go. And that should get you your 20th achievement, Hersir, your honor. Win a match as the Norse without training infantry except Hersirs. And that's exactly what we did. Now, that is it for the wins. You're all done on the winning side of things. We can now move on to the basic unit building and other cool stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's head to the menu. Okay, so that is it for the wins. We don't have to do any more on the winning side. Now we're just on to another section, which is, you know, basically to get X amount of kills or create this many things, so on and so forth. Again, we're going to continue on with the skirmish, but we are actually going to jump into a campaign mission. And if you want to head over to the campaign, there's about 2 things we need to do in the campaign, I think. It's not part of the campaign, but it's easier ways to get these achievements. So achievement number 21, which is called Chonkers, and that's to fully fatten 10 livestock animals in a single match. So head over to the Fall of Trident campaign. You want to go on the second mission and then just start it up. And this is super easy. I actually read this wrong for so long. I read fully flattened 10 livestock animals, so I'm going around killing them all. Which is completely wrong. So, right, first things first. You see we have the pig here. We're going to head south. So, in fact, ring the bell, or just above the bell, send livestock to this location. So just click on that and you'll see we've got the 1 pig. So use the scout to go south. And we should pick up some more livestock. At least 4, I believe, down here. There's 1. Don't have to do anything. Just go by it. 2, 3. You hear the old chinkle. And there's the 4th one. Let's go a bit further down just to be sure. That gives us 5 in total because we already have 1 at base. Now head back. And head north. To the north side. So that gives us 5 livestock. Again, this is going to be for the Chonkers achievement. Achievement number 21. And again, guys, you can do these in any order you want. Alright, so keep heading north, slightly to the left side here. Leave. Okay, a little bit more north, maybe. There's another one. There's 3 more. That gives us 8. And then if we head to the right side, there's no more north. You'll see these rocks on the right side here. Just go around the top. If you get attacked, by the way, just skip by them. Just follow it along the little path here. And it'll open up. And there's another one. There we go. That gives us a total of 10. So there's 2 more on the top here. You can bring your scout back now. And if you click on the center of town, and again, just press the send livestock to this location. There you go. You'll see every single one of them will walk to us. Come to the center here. There's the 3 at the top there. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and easy. And for this one, all we need to do, I can zoom in quick enough. If you click on the livestock itself, you'll see it's got the yellow bar. Basically, that yellow bar is how fat the livestock's getting. And we've got to make sure they all fill up. So once all 10 are here, we can move them over to the left side. Doesn't really matter. As you can see, we've got 10 there. It tells you on the bottom here. And you've basically got to wait for that yellow bar to completely fill up. So it will take a bit of time. Just sit and wait. And once they are all fattened up, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, there's 10 there. Once that yellow bar is full, you will get the achievement called Chonkers. And that's fully fatten them, basically, in a single match. So just sit and wait. Click on them to see the progress. And yeah, you'll see it going up and up and up. And that's the Chonkers achievement. Now we can head back out of here. And that's the only one we're going to do for this section, I believe, on the campaign. So go ahead, let them fatten up to yellow, and then you'll get that achievement nice and easy. All right, now let's go back to the main menu. We're going to head back to another skirmish. Okay, achievement number 22. We're going to use the Wrath of Gods. That's to use 4 god powers within 30 seconds. So let's just crank up any match. Doesn't matter who you use here. Stick with your previous settings and whatever. You can use the Greeks for that. Usual scenario. In fact, you know what? Let's just back out of this real quick. I'm going to switch to the Greeks. Forgot I was on the Norse here. Greeks are just a little bit easier. The skirmish. Use Zeus on the Greeks there. Confirm, play. Away we go. Again, super easy these are. Same scenario, get your troops, build the temple like so. And what we've got to do here is basically fully upgrade to the maximum level. So we're just going to focus on the ages. And once this is built, it doesn't really matter which one you choose. We're going to go for this left one with the restoration. Choose Athena. Doesn't really matter, but we'll choose Athena just for the sake of this video. And then these guys, you don't actually need to build houses. We may as well actually. Let's get a few houses up there like so. Okay. Go. Wait for the age to level up. That's going to give us the god powers at the top here. You can see we've already got one. Do not touch it yet. Let's get these guys. Now we're going to build the armorer. Right, so then we can move it up to the next age. And then this time, yes, we're going to use the bronze one. So use Dionysus, however it's pronounced. Feel free to upgrade everything. Doesn't really matter. We're not going to be playing it as such. We're going to wait for the next upgrade. As you can see, it's zooming along. So we've now got the 2. We've got the lightning bolt and we've got restoration. The third one's going to jump in a second. Let's get your villagers here. And now we're going to build the fort at the front there to get our 4th and final one. Allow us for that last upgrade. Feel free to upgrade what you need. Again, the troops don't matter. We're going to send our scout all the way over to there. Again, I'm just waiting for this one to build up. And then we'll be able to choose our next mythic age. So with this one, again, we've got the lightning storm. It doesn't really matter which one we choose here. We will choose Hera. Like so. That's going to give us our 4th. Oh man, he's dead, by the way. He died. He got deaded. We're just now waiting. As you can see, the heroic age is leveling up, and that's going to give us our 4th little god skill or god power. We're going to have to use all 4 within 30 seconds. So let's just get some of these training here. Doesn't really matter what we train up. There we go. We now have all 4 of our things going on. So these 3 we can actually just use on the fly, but this first one we have to actually use against an enemy. Let's just head over to these guys here, just so we can use it. So take your troops over. We're not here to win or anything like that. There's no need to win. Send your troops over, and this is going to vary on the team you've chosen. So. But again, we've chose Zeus. This is fine. Let them attack us. So we're going to attack this building here, like so. Then we're going to use the lightning bolt on one of the enemies, like so. use the restoration, then use bronze, and then use the thunderstorm. Bam. All 4 used, I think, within 10 seconds of that, but as long as you use them within 30 seconds, that's going to give you the Wrath of Gods achievement. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to continue on to the next achievement here, and let's kill our men here. We've just killed them like so. I'm going to head back over to the base. Let's just turn these off for now. What we're going to do, we need to reach our builder limit. So we've got 4 villagers, and if we go onto the town centre here and hover over the villagers, you'll see we've got a build limit of 4 out of 100. So what we need to do, put them on repeat and basically make 100 of those. Super easy. And this one's going to get us the big Boomer achievement. I'm not going to go through it all. If you want to build multiple town centres, just get your men to build another one wherever you want it to, just there like so. You haven't got to keep them in one place or anything like that. Just get them building this, get everyone helping like so. Again, always make sure you've got at least 100 room. We have plenty. And if you want to check your status, well, these guys are start chopping wood again. And then spawn point, they're already on repeat. If you go over to it, hover over, we're now at 14 of 100. You get the idea, and just keep that going now until you get to the maximum, which is 100. And now one thing I do advise on that is to, let's just finish building this house over here. Make sure you build all the houses. Make sure they're all fully built, so you've got maximum storage. And once you've reached 100 villagers, this may not trigger straight away. So what you want to do, once all 100 are fully complete, again, hover over, 22 out of 100 so far. Just top the rest up with troops until you reach 185. So make sure you've got 100 villagers and then finish the other 85 with the troops. And these take about 3 space anyway or something like that. And then when that's maxed out, that should then at least give you the achievement. And that'll be Big Boom Arm. Reach the village build limit in a match, in a single match. So nice and easy. Now let's back out of this. And again, we're going to start another new skirmish. Okay, so this next one is very similar to the previous one. This is achievement number 24. And this one's called Thorium Mining. Basically, we've got to reach the villager build limit training only dwarves. This one's a little bit on the tricky side. But head over to Skirmish as always. And then Pantheon. This time we're not going to be using the Greeks. We're going to be using, I believe, the Norse. We're going to use Thor. And that should be about right, I believe. So confirm. Play the game. Using Thor. And this one, this is a little bit different. As you can see, we've got the one versatile warrior. Now we have 3 dwarves here, and we can't train any other villagers, so we can't train any more of these guys. So if we just click on a center of town here, just to give you an idea, we are not allowed to do the gatherer. We can only spawn dwarves. And the way to do this is, first we're going to set our spawn point, and then we're going to put dwarves on repeat like so. And we're going to get this one guy to build our temple here as per usual. And do not kill any of these, just get them out of the way if you want, but do not kill any of them. If they die from, attacks, then so be it. Keep all your dwarves together here. We'll build a temple, and now we can build dwarven armor. Go ahead and build the dwarven armory next to it, like so. And then once that's built, that dwarven armory is going to allow us to produce more dwarves. It's going to give us 3 dwarves, which is not going to be perfect. Oops. If you click on the building, you can actually pre-plan where you want the dwarves to go. And we're not going to level up into the next next age either. So now that the armor is done, I'm just going to leave that to do its thing. I want to build the houses, so same as always, just build all the houses. Again, this is going to be a little bit slower because this guy's on his own. There we go. This is going to allow us to get maximum population. And then the same applies as before. So what you want to do here now is we've got the Hersir. You want to craft at least 20 of those. We'll start off with 15 because that's the max we can produce at the get-go. The reason I'm doing this is just going to max out our 185. Obviously this guy's going to build all the houses. It's going to give us 185 population. If you double click on the dwarfs, it's going to tell us how many we've got. We've got 17 so far. The Hersirs won't affect anything. Again, we've got 13. Wait till that gets to 10 and then add another 5 onto that. This guy's still pumping up those. And again, this is a slow process. But this one you do have to be careful. There were so many things I did and it seemed to not give me the achievement. So I'm just playing it safe here. Now, if this doesn't give you the achievement at the end of it as well, don't build the dwarven armor and just solely build the dwarves on their own. Build the temple and then produce the house. Create the houses in the temple only. Just have the center of town. Again, it's going to be a bit slower and just keep producing the dwarves until they're maxed out. If you go in the center of town and just hover over the dwarf, it should tell you 28 out of 100. We got 28 there, we got 27. But I think your man over here also counts. Again, if you still don't get that achievement, kill this guy and create a dwarf. But what we're going to do, let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bottom left here. So make sure you've got 20 of these Hersirs. Halfdner the Black. Oh, they've all got names. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, make sure there's at least 20 Hersirs because that's going to top up. In fact, we probably don't even need 20. So if you've got too many Hersirs and you've not got enough dwarves, just kill 1 or 2 of the Hersirs and get them last ones in. So all the houses are built now. I believe that's it anyway. Yep. We only have 175 space. Now, do not build any more town centers. Do not upgrade to tier 2. If we click on our guy here, if we do go to tier 2, you can build another town center, but don't do it because it basically automatically starts a gatherer, automatically spawns a gatherer. And that automatically fails your thing because you're not allowed to generate a new gatherer. It all has to be dwarves, so don't bother with anything. Just keep the dwarven armor here. That's the only thing that's going to give you the extra things. We've got 40 now. So we need 60 space. We've got 17, so 3 more Hersirs. And all you want to do here is get your dwarves to 100 or 99. Keep this guy intact, don't kill him off. And again, if you don't get to 99 dwarves, make sure you've got enough room. Make sure these guys don't take up much room. Should be 1 more of those to come. There we go. So we've got 45. We need another 55 more. Or 54. Again, make sure these are at 99. And then have these guys top up the rest so it's at the maximum. This achievement might not pop until this is at 175 or higher. So
Hellpoint.
first, make sure you've got 100 dwarves or 99.
Skip.
And this guy, keep this guy with us. And then top up the rest with these Hersirs. I calculated about 20 is what will do it. But if there's too many on 20, just kill one of them. Just use the delete at the bottom here. And that should give you the Thorium Mining, and that's to reach the villager build limit, training only dwarves. So it doesn't mean get 100 dwarves. It means reach the limit of villagers. This is classed as a villager. But train only dwarves, so we already had one in game. We can't do anything about that. It means we need 99 dwarves, so go ahead and do that. And then again, make sure that maxes out at 175 using Hersirs from the temple there. You have to do nothing else, just build the houses, armorer, and keep the one town centre. Don't do any more. And boom, that should get you the 24th achievement, Thorium Mining. Alright, let's move on. So for these next achievements, we're going to continue obviously on the skirmish. And this time we're going to complete the Wonder, Titan Gate, and Titan Gate for each class. So let's head over to the skirmish once more. I'm going to switch back to Zeus. As always, Zeus seems to be one of my favourites. Greeks on Zeus, go ahead and do that. And again, start up a brand new game. So we're going to be getting achievement 25, 26, and you will have to work on 27. I'll explain how that works at the very end there. But all we need to do is the usual trick. Get your villagers building the temple, like so. And you want to set your town to actually craft villagers. Craft as many as you possibly can. Just get them cooking. And then these villagers, once they've done the temple, do the usual trick. Place the houses down. And again, guys, don't worry about the speed that I'm doing this. I'm not sure if there's going to be shortcuts on console and stuff. Obviously, all these letters and numbers or whatever, they're basically shortcuts to allow me to select those a lot quicker on PC. I'm on PC for Game Pass, of course. And as you can see, we've got our villagers going ahead. So the main focus here is we want to upgrade this to the next stage. So the temple was the first thing. Then you click on the town hall, town centre, and upgrade to stage 2. Once it's fully complete, we can then move on to stage 3 once we build an armourer. Look how fast these guys are going now. So let's bring all our villagers over here so they're ready to rock. We just got to wait for that. Again, we're going to work on 1, 2. We've got the 3 achievements we're really sort of going to work on here. Super simple. So that's upgraded to stage 2. If you click on your town centre, again, it's red and it will highlight in red. You must build an armory or market before choosing a minor god to advance. So again, to get to stage 3, get your villagers and build the armory as it requests. Now all we need to do here is get to stage 4 basically. Super easy. Now it's unlocked. Move up to stage 4, choose whoever you want. Obviously, if you're aiming for something specific, you can obviously choose the right god there. And then once we've done this, if we click on our villagers, if you look in the bottom right corner, well, the box on the left corner of my screen, if you look in the bottom right corner of that box, you'll see we have the Wonder, and it's cost quite a bit actually, 5,000 food, wood, and all that jazz. Obviously, we've got unlimited as always, so... And this takes ages to actually build. So, we are now on stage 3, and now I want to advance to stage 4. So if again you hover over the stage 4, you must build a fortress this time. So let's go ahead, highlight your villagers, and there'll be a fortress available now. Build that anywhere you want. We're not going to do too much here. And they'll fly through that. That's the good thing about having a lot of villagers. You can easily build stuff. Look how fast that is. Especially when you've got like 100. So now we've built the fortress. We can now upgrade to the final tier. So go ahead and do that. Choose whoever you want. We'll choose Hephaestus. Like so. And if you're wondering why we're building more villagers, you need a hell of a lot of villagers to get this wonder up and running. So once that stage has reached tier 4, we can then begin to build the wonder. And this is the same across all the Greeks, the Egyptians, the Norse, Atlanteans, all the same process. Get your temple up, get your armory up, get your fort up, or whatever it's known as in the other ones. And then finally you should be able to, once it's upgraded to tier 4, select the wonder. That should highlight anytime. And there we go, boom. You see that highlighted? Just click on the wonder. Go ahead and place it wherever you wish, really. And then get all your workers to work on it. And I'll just show you here. If you actually click on the foundations, you'll see it's at 999999999, which isn't actually too bad. Because we got it so early, it's quite a low. We haven't done any upgrades or anything. But you see how slow it's taken them to actually build, so it does take a while. But once you've done that, that'll get you the achievement 25, which is creating a masterpiece, and that's to complete a wonder. Now, once you're at tier 4, if we're going to go through all the upgrades, so click on your town center, and if you look on the bottom left corner of the box, Secrets of the Titans, looks like a pyramid with some light beaming out of it. Click on that, and that's going to upgrade. At some point, there you go, you can see it starting to upgrade. Once that is fully upgraded, again, that's on your town hall, and the same applies to each type, the Egyptians and all that stuff. It's exactly the same for everyone. Get yourself to stage 4, Mythic Age, by the way. And once that's upgraded, we can then get the 26 achievement. There we go. Upgrade complete. And now if you look at the top where all your god powers are, if you look slightly to the right, once that upgrade's complete, you can see we have what's called the Titan Gate. Just click on it, and then you'll see we have looks like a pile of rubble. Place that down like so. And then get the remaining workers to work on it. You can, obviously if you're after the wonder achievement, I'm just going to stop these for the sake of the video. Get them over to the Titan Gate. This may be a little bit quicker. This one's 15,000, but again, the same process. And all you need to do with the Titan Gate is get that fully built. And that will get you the Horror Unleashed, complete a Titan Gate. So you've got the Wonder one, which is achievement number 25. Complete the Wonder, just get that fully built. And then the same with the Titan Gate, Horror Unleashed. Achievement 26, complete a Titan Gate. Where are we on that? We've gone pretty quick. I'm not going to wait for that. But you get the general idea. That's going to get you those 2 achievements. Now, the 27th achievement is called Titanic Terror. And that's to basically unleash the Greek, Egyptian, Norse, and Atlantean Titan. So again, build your wonder, build your Titan Gate, and boom, you'll get both those achievements. Now I'm going to quit out. Let me quit to the main menu. And then you want to follow the exact same process with the others. So let's go back to Skirmish and then Pantheon. And again, choose any of the Greeks. Well, you've already done a Greek if you followed me along. That'll be your first Titan Gate. Then head over to the Egyptians. Build your base up again the same way. And again, build another Titan Gate in exactly the same way. Same with the Norse as well. And then the same with the Atlanteans. And if you do all 4 of those, if you do a Titan Gate on all 4 of them, then that's going to get you the Titanic Terror. That's to unleash a Greek, Egyptian, Norse, and Atlantean Titan, basically. Super simple, super duper easy. Right, now what we can do from here, we can start another new game. We may as well continue on here. And we're going to move on to achievement number 28. And that's basically Cyclopean Masonry to build 50 fortress-like buildings. So what we're going to do here is head back over to Zeus, old Zeusy boy. Confirm. And just crack open another game. Now this one's a little bit different. So, usual case. Let's go ahead and build our temple as we usually do. There's no need to build houses for this one. Again, I'm going to start creating villagers. So go ahead and create some more villagers. And then we're going to upgrade to stage 2. Choose anyone you want, any god. So build your temple, then upgrade via the town hall. And we just got to basically wait for that to start going. Just takes some time sometimes. I don't know why. I don't think we're actually doing anything, so maybe we're doing it too soon. Who knows? Let's just cancel these guys for now. Ooh. There you go. Cancel the villagers. If you did do villagers, just cancel them to initiate the upgrade. We'll leave the villagers for now. That's fine. So we want to work up to stage 3, I believe. And again, this one's going to be slightly different from what we have been doing. You know, when you're waiting for things, it seems so slow. There we go. We've upgraded. So now we want the armorer as usual. Again, it's the same routine every single time. Temple, armorer, fortress, and so on. So there we go. We can upgrade again. Doesn't matter which one you choose. Choose any one you desire. And now we're just basically waiting on the fortress. So while we're waiting for that upgrade, you hover over the fortress in the bottom left there. You can see we've got a build limit of 10. So we've used 0 out of 10. We are going to have to build one of these anyway. And all you want to do here is actually build 10 of them. So let's just get my guys going again. So highlight your villagers. Now we have access to the fortress. And place it down. That's 1. If we use the shortcut, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a jolly good 10. Max out all those. Build 10 fortresses. And what you're going to need to do for this achievement is to build 50 in total. You can do it across multiple games. So that's 10 done and dusted once they're fully built. So once they're fully built, quit the game or hit the restart button and it should allow you to restart again. Build another 10 and another 10. So 5 games in total and build 10 fortresses on every one of those games. And that should get you your Cyclopean Masonry achievement. And that's 28th achievement. So build 50 fortress-like buildings. Nice and easy. Use the Greek for that one. That's the safest bet. It may work with others, but I prefer the Greek for it. So, yeah, let's move on to the 29th achievement. Okay, so for this next one, we're going to be doing the Praise the Sun achievement number 29. So just you want to head over to the skirmish. Let me get my words out there. A bit of a word salad going on. Head over to your pantheon there. And this time we want to choose the Egyptians. It doesn't matter which one of the gods you choose. Just choose Ra for now. Confirm. Play the game. And this one is super easy. Takes a tiny bit of time, but it's super easy overall. And the same procedure we pretty much do with the Greeks. As you can see here, we have a priest. Basically, he's got the ability to empower. So if we right-click, obviously it's going to be a little bit different for you guys on console. If you use the priest and click on here, we'll start doing this weird empowering stuff. Basically, we want to do that with 15 buildings simultaneously. So to do that, we're going to get our villagers. And the easiest way to do this is to build a temple first. We don't need to build too much with this, to be fair. But first get a temple up, and that's going to allow us to do more priests, you see. Like so. There we go. And then what we're going to do is just set our marker over to here. And we're going to do... we'll do 15 priests just to be on the safe side. Now get the villagers The best thing to do, I believe, is probably a granaries. So what we're going to do is create 15 granaries. So we're just going to do it all in a line over here. So we have the first one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now with this one, you will need to control your villagers because they'll start working on the granaries once they're up and running. So just manually click on each one. It is a bit time consuming. Make sure they all get built nice and easy. We don't need to do any upgrades or nothing at all. Just get all those granaries. You can probably do it with some other things like the farms and whatnot, but we'll just use granaries for now. It doesn't really matter. These work. And technically you only need 14 of these, but still. We'll go through the motions. Like I say, if you put them all in order like I have, it's just a little bit more easier to manage. But this achievement will pop straight away once we get this rocking and rolling. Again, if you feel like crafting more villagers, by all means do so. This is why I wish it was a little bit faster. It'd be nice to control the speed in-game actually, but... couple more after this one. And there we go, that should top it off. Beautiful. Right, let's move them villagers out of the way. And... I did miss one thing. We do need to build some houses so we can actually have enough troops. That might help. We'll build a couple of those. I noticed we haven't got enough priests. Right, so we'll allow them priests to keep cooking. And all you want to do here is bring all your priests over and click on one of the granaries. Click on a priest. And basically assign a priest to each granary. Click on the priest, click on the granary. Like so. Oh. Yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, looks a bit out of order, but never mind. And just keep going all the way down. Make sure there's a priest on each of these. As simple as that. And that's it. That should get you the Praise the Sun achievement by empowering 15 buildings simultaneously. And there you go, we're empowering all 15 granaries right there. So basically a temple to get your priests out, a couple of houses to allow you to craft more priests, of course, and then 15 granaries or 14 and empower the town centre if you wish. And that will get you the empowering 15 buildings. Nice and easy. All right, let's move on to the next one. So now we are back at the menu and we're going to focus on 1, 2, 3, I believe at least four more achievements in this next match. So let's go back to skirmish again, as always. And this time what we want to do is change the player count on the top right corner. So switch that to 12. You don't need 12, but 12's fine. And then we're going to choose a different one. We don't need to use Egyptians this time. So we need to go back to Zeus on the Greeks there. Let's choose Zeus on the Greeks and then confirm. And then go ahead and play the game as always. And now for this one, we're going to be working on Zeus Eat Town Center. That's achievement number 30. That's basically to destroy 3 town centers with infantry. Now you might get this already during the campaign and stuff. So these are the ones that I'm talking about that you may already get if you go through all the campaign and stuff. So you might not even need this one. So you can skip it. We've got to destroy 3 town centres with infantry. At the same time, we are going to be doing achievement 31, which is Minoan Tennis, and that's to toss a unit twice within 4 seconds with Minotaurs. So that means we're going to have to craft some Minotaurs as well. 32 is based on Minotaurs, and 33 is all about villagers. So we'll get to that when the time comes. So first, we just need to make sure that we upgrade properly. So if you want to do the Minotaur one as well, follow along carefully. So usual case, get the temple up and running. Now it's going to allow us to upgrade to the next stage. Now, this is important when we upgrade. We need to upgrade to Athena. So there you go. If you look to the left, we've got the Minotaurs from Athena. If you choose Hermes, he's only going to give us the Centaurs, but we need those Minotaurs. So make sure you get Athena. That's highly important to get the remainder of these few achievements. And then whilst that's upgrading, we're going to build the houses as always, so we can have maximum troops. Oh, no room for that one. There we go. We'll leave them to their own devices. We're going to do several things here. So once this is upgraded, we can then continue to do the Minotaur. So let's just bring the Minotaur down here out of the way for now. We'll come back to the Minotaurs. So now we're fully upgraded. We can go to stage 3. It doesn't really matter. As long as we've got Minotaurs, that's all that matters now. So let's get our little villagers, and we're going to build an armory on the left side here, just to get to the next stage. That shouldn't take too long at all. And so this first achievement, which is to destroy 3 town centres with infantry, what we need to do is build a military academy. We're going to build 3 military academies up here, like so. I'm going to click on each one so we can flag them up to this point. You just want to click on one of the military academies once it's fully built. We're going to use the hoplites, which is infantry. You just want to auto create those and then do the upgrades underneath as well. Need as many hoplites as we possibly can. While that's happening, we want to build some more temples. So go ahead and build one. What's the building for temples? 2. Do the same. This is going to prep us for when we use Minotaurs basically later on. So 3 temples, 3 military academies. And watch your villagers as well. Make sure they move on to the next project. Otherwise, they'll just sit there worshipping. Then we could upgrade to the next tier. Go ahead and do that. We can do health and cavalry. Do all your upgrades. We need our troops as strong as we can. Like so. Do every upgrade that you can find. We have maximum houses, as you can see. Houses are all built. So now, as you can see, we've got 3 military academies and 3 temples. We're going to start with the military academies. So we're obviously building up our hoplites. These are infantry, and these are the ones that are going to destroy the 3 town centres. Now we can do some more upgrades. Again, maximize those upgrades. Upgrade whatever you want, really. Upgrade all your stuff here. Even upgrade the little forts there. It's all free, so you may as well upgrade it whilst you still can. Where's our little men gone? There they are, still worshipping. Get them to build the fort. Again, this should help us a little bit with upgrades. Just double click on your infantry, your hoplites. See, we've got 43. That's possibly enough, but I'm not gonna risk it. I haven't got many upgrades left to do anyway. We're just gonna reach maximum level to get those final upgrades once this pops. And then we're gonna go and get the Zeus Eat Town Center achievement. There we go. So if you want to create your heroes, we're not going to touch the heroes. Again, just keep the hoplites. And then we're going to maximize. Choose any you want. We'll use the Hephaestus. Check on all your upgrades. Just wait for this to move on to the next stage. We've got plenty of hoplites now. It's going to be more than enough to destroy. And you can see on the map as well, guys, that we have all the 12 targets that are close by. We only need 3 of them, so slight overkill there. 2/3 of the way from maximum upgrade. And again, we're still generating infantry. We've got 87, we've got more than enough. I think we've just maxed out anyway. This is going to be plenty. There you go, there's our final upgrade. Again, upgrade all the gear. Doesn't really matter what you upgrade. Easy peasy. And that's it, so highlight all your hoplites. Now what we're going to do is just move on from village to village and destroy the center of town. Ignore all the troops, just focus on the center of towns. So we're going to go brown, purple, and like orange over here. We have just upgraded so we can see it all. There is one town. Again, these are all infantry. Move over to purple. Just keep going round. If this doesn't trigger for you guys after the 3rd one, just keep going round. You will get this naturally anyway without even trying, so... That's another one. Now move over to the orange. And this should be the final one. And that's going to get you the Zeus Eat Town Center. That's the 30th achievement. And don't worry about any of these dying. Make sure they don't die. Make sure they do die, should I say, once you've destroyed this. Bam, that's the 3rd one done. I'm actually going to kill these now. There you go. Killed them all. If you're wondering why, it's because we're going to stop the auto creation on the military bases now. And then just kill your remaining hoplites. Right, so... because we are going to generate Minotaurs now. So that's your 30th achievement out of the way. And that's Zeus Eat Town Center. Destroy 3 town centers with infantry. Which again, the hoplites are the infantry. Right now for achievement 31, which is Minoan Tennis. And also this is going to play a part in achievement 32 called I Believe I Can Fly. So get your temples that we already built. And you just want to craft the Bull Minotaur. Just put it on auto generate, like so. We can get plenty of those all at once. And if we just click on our little Minotaur here, you'll see on the top left corner, or in the bottom left corner of the screen there, we've got the gore. Make sure that's on automatic. As you can see, it's got the little arrows in a circle. Make sure that's automatic. We need that on. Now we're generating quite a few of these, and these should be fairly fully upgraded actually. Again, upgrade whatever you can find. I have a habit of just clicking everything. I don't like to leave anything outstanding, so again, we're just going to wait till the Minotaurs stack up a bit. Once we've done that, we are going to head down on the red side. It's going to be easier. Again, if you want to build more temples, by all means do so. It's going to make it a lot quicker. If you don't mind steady pace, that's fine. But that'll do for now. You're going to get the general idea. I would say build an army of 100 or max out your armies as high as you can. It's going to be the easiest way. And then for this next achievement, Minoan Tennis, you just want to head over now. Just click on the infantry. We target the infantry and these Minotaurs will come along. Hey, up, Team Yellow's attacking. One-man armor. And watch these guys. They'll start flinging people about. See how they all fly. It's hilarious watching these in battle. And basically, the Minoan Tennis is to toss a unit twice within 4 seconds with Minotaurs. And that'll naturally happen. Just having your Minotaurs attack a single base and throw the people about will get you that achievement. And then the next achievement, which is achievement 32, I believe I can fly. That's to toss 500 units in the air. So what you want to do with that, keep your army going, and then just move around in a circle to the next village. And again, target all the enemies, like so. And let your Minotaurs do some flinging. Again, don't worry about being low on Minotaurs. You see it's going to fling all these people about. And do that until you get the I believe I can fly achievement. That's toss 500 units into the air. And again, if they all die, don't worry. You've got more Minotaurs to go. Just keep doing a loop. Just don't destroy the buildings. Focus on the troops. Once the troops are dead and gone, move on to the next one and so on. Just do a full loop round and you should pretty much have those 500. I think you'll reach halfway and you should have those 500 by that point. So that is it. That is the I believe I can fly achievement. Now we're going to move on to the last achievement of this little skirmish. We can do it all in the same game. So let's just stop these Minotaurs for now. We don't need any more. Obviously, you can continue if you still need that achievement. So go ahead, do that first. I'm going to kill all these Minotaurs. Yes, goodbye. Kill him as well. What we need to do now is the next achievement. Achievement number 33, which is boxing match. Defeat 50 enemy units with villagers. This is actually quite a funny one. And you want to do pretty much the same thing we have been doing. So where's our villagers gone? There they are. So we're going to build some extra towns here. And you want to click on your town center, flag it in a nice open space, and just auto-generate your villagers. Again, you can build village centers as well, so you can build more villages at a faster rate, same as we was doing with the Minotaurs and stuff. And then the basic idea is, ideally, you really want an army of 100 villagers, because they're not that strong. And all you want to do is ideally target the other villagers and just take them all the way through, make them attack all the villagers or the weakest ones first at least, and then obviously come in with a second armor like so. Get another one, so we're going to get that training up. That's already on auto. Again, the more you can generate first. And just keep going around, and all you need to do is kill 50 enemy units. That honestly won't take long. I think you'll reach just a couple of villages, maybe 3 villages, before that achievement will pop. Again, just manually focus. Let's get these guys. Stop working, guys. Stop working. Just manually focus the infantry, the weaker ones, and you'll get that in absolutely no time. And that'll be for the boxing match achievement number 33. Defeat 50 enemy units with villagers. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And it's quite hilarious once you like sort of send them in. So let's just send this batch in that we've got. These won't last 5 minutes, but let's just send these batch in just so you get the gist of it. Completely. It didn't even get through. That's hilarious. Oh, we got some. And they'll just pummel the villagers. Again, an army of 100 is the most ideal for this. Because again, we just got wasted, so. But you get the general idea. That's going to get you the boxing match achievement. And obviously all the remaining ones that we had, that's Zeus Eats Town, Town Centaur, Minoan Tennis, I believe I can fly, and boxing match. So from 30 to 33, done and dusted. Let's move on. Okay, so for this next one, we are going to be dealing 2,000 damage with set animals in a single match. So what we need to do, head over to skirmish, and we can half that. We don't need to do as many troops, but you want to select the Egyptians this time, and you want to choose set. Make sure you choose set for this one. Must be set. Confirm set, and then go ahead and play. Well, this one is relatively straightforward, nice and easy. Just a bit time consuming. And you'll see we have the pharaohs, and he has these little creatures that he can spawn. You can see here. So if you click on your pharaoh, and then click on the baboon of set, basically make a baboon. And you can put that on repeat, so he just keeps making troops. And whilst he's doing that, we're going to build our little temple here. That should allow us to do another. And then all you've got to do is use these creatures to basically attack. So we're going to use houses here. Have them build all the houses. Oops. So we've got enough things we're going to upgrade. It doesn't really matter. I choose Anubis. It doesn't matter at all. Use all the upgrades you can. And this guy's going to spawn these baboons. As you can see, if you click on him, we've got all these other creatures. So as we level up, we can actually spawn some new creatures here. And there we go. And these guys just spawn some anyway. So if we go on there, let's turn that off. We've got some hyenas now, so let's switch it to hyenas. If you go to the max one, you can see we've got the rhinoceros of set. But that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm just going to use these baboons for now. I'm going to head over without taking the pharaoh with us. It doesn't really matter. We're going to head over to this pink guy here, just to give you an idea. And you may not need that many. You can try it from the get-go. If they all die and you don't get anything, that's totally fine. And all you need to do is just attack the troops and deal 2,000 damage within a single match. But this is super easy. So go ahead and attack everyone. Attack this guy. So if we just check on this horse, he's 250, so if he dies... Alright, so that nowhere near enough, but we have caused a little bit of damage. Again, what I would recommend is leveling up to tier 4, clicking on your pharaoh so you can actually use the rhinos and stuff, but honestly, I just keep sending you troops this way. Let's go on to patrol. Keep sending them that way and they'll eventually get to 2,000 damage. Nice and easy. It's as simple as that. Let's see if these are a little bit more successful. And then we'll move on to the next one. So I believe buildings do count as well. So this is a 750 on its own. You can just do the buildings if you want. There you go. Attack the troops. Hyenas are a little bit better, it seems. And honestly, you'll get that in no time. And that's going to be Pet of Set achievement. Deal 2,000 damage with set animals in a single match. Nice and easy. Alright, now let's get out of here and move on to the next one. So now we are dealing more damage, and this one is to defeat 100 units with centaurs. So for this, we want to go skirmish. You can keep 6 again if you wish. We're going to switch to the Greek again. Zeus, one of my favorites actually. Use Zeus again, and then we're going to play the game. And again, a similar principle here. except for we have to be careful which god we choose on the first stage. So once again, build the temple. Again, if you want to use a full map here with 12 teams, by all means do so. So we get the temple up, and then the first upgrade we want to choose Hermes, god of messengers for the cavalry. I'm going to wait for that to upgrade like so. You can upgrade meantime. And then you want to do the houses, of course. Always place the houses if it requires troops to do damage and stuff, because you're going to need to spawn a load. Doesn't really matter how you do these. Oh, that's the maximum houses. We're almost there on the first upgrade. Now, if you head over to the temple, you'll see we have centaurs. Now what you're going to do, put them on auto, so it auto generates them, and then upgrade them as well, like so. Again, depends what you want to do here. If you really want to upgrade things, let's build the armorer. You can build the armorer, which will help. And also, I believe the stable will also help on that. Once this armor is up and running, I'm going to build a stable. I'm not sure if this will help the centaurs, but it may do. We shall see. Now we can go to stage 3 as well. Health and cavalry will go for Dionysus, or whatever his name is. Upgrade all your armor in the armorer. I'm not sure if this does have an impact, but yeah, there's lots of upgrades there. And again, all you need to do here is just build your army of centaurs and go ahead and kill 100 units. That's any type of unit, I believe. So do exactly the same as what we did before. And if you want to build more temples, we can go ahead and do that. Build the 3 temples like so. And you're just going to get a ton more centaurs. And then just send them over like we did last time. Like so, I'm just going to briefly show you here. You get the idea. Like so. And then just kill all the units. Let them do their business. The centaurs won't last long because we haven't really upgraded too much. And obviously we've only got a tiny army here. But again, use a map of 12 if you wish. And just go around killing all the units. Don't worry about the buildings. Don't destroy the buildings. Just kill the units. Until you've got 100. Bam. That'll be the Centum Centauri achievement number 35. Again, just focus on building your army. I don't need to do any more, but you get the idea. That's your centaurs. Choosing Hermes and spawn them from the temple. And again, use the armory and stuff to upgrade all the gear. That will make them much stronger. Do all the upgrades like so if you're struggling with that one. Nice and easy. Alright, back to the menu. So this next achievement, we are going to venture back onto the campaign. I believe one last time. This is just going to be a lot easier than doing it in skirmish. And basically, if you do want to do it in skirmish, you're going to have to do it on the Greek Poseidon. And basically, this one's for the Poseidon's Revolt achievement, and that's to defeat 50 units with militia. Now, if you do it on skirmish, the only way to do that is when you use Poseidon on the Greek side of things, you get your building destroyed by the enemy, and that will create militia. Otherwise, there's no other way of doing it. So we're just going to completely skip that. It takes too long. Head over to the campaign, Fall of the Trident, and then level 7 more bandits. Now you may get this anyway if you're doing the campaign. You may already have this one, but if not, head over to more bandits and crank this one up. This one's pretty straightforward, nice and easy. We've already done this mission before. Can't remember what we did it on actually. Skip the cutscene. As always.
If you want to reach the hostages.
And this is that same one we did before. As you can see, that's one of the militia guys, this guy in green. So just work your way through now. All the way through. Well, the best thing to do is just patrol all the way up to this point.
What creatures are these?
Or not. Started to head back. I don't usually patrol, actually, but I figured that would be the quicker way. Guess not. Kill the beasts! And now just work your way to the very end. This will take a little bit of time just to get through it. But again, it's going to be far, far quicker than doing a skirmish like we have been. Alright, so we've got ourselves some, what are these guys called? Centaurs. Just wait for the dialogue to pass. And then it should, there we go. Now you want to break through the wall. You can go around here, but it's ideal to go through the wall. It's just going to be much, much quicker. Like so. There we go. Now we're going to kill all the enemies. Kill all the enemies before they kill all our little militiamen. Nice and easy. And this one guy down the bottom. And we've got a couple more at the top again. Just get rid of those. Oh, there's a couple hiding on this side there as well. The last guy at the top, that should clear the area. Now, if you remember, we did this level earlier on where we could only train centaurs, but obviously make sure you do this after that.
We can prevent them from destroying buildings and we can use to fight them.
So you will get progress on this from earlier anyway. So if you just double click on one of the militiamen here, you see you've got a nice bit of an army going already. Now what you want to do on this is just basically progress through the store all the way and kill what you can. So let's get through this door. Let's just get through this door first. Then we can focus on the militia. Alright, so let's double click on your militia. And use just your militia for now to kill all the troops. Now these guys won't last long, they're not super strong. But nonetheless, you're going to get your kills with this. So again, focus the red guys. There's 4 kills already. And you want to kill 50 units basically. Now this will get more difficult as we go along. It's not too bad at all. You plenty of kills. They're reasonably strong, but they will get overpowered shortly by scorpions and things like that. So we had a good portion of guys there. Now head over to these over here. Go ahead and wipe these out. Now you may want to get a bit of help against these scorpions. It's totally up to you. I mean, look, they take quite a bit of damage, and then in turn your militia are gonna all get killed. So if you want, you can just focus the easy infantry here, because they're all gonna die like so. Again, back up with the help if you want to continue. You should pick up some more along the way anyway. But the general idea is save your game at this spawn point over here. So once you've took over this base, save your game, and then you can literally just repeat that little bit. If you want to continue on, by all means do so. There may be more kills for you there. But the quick and easiest way to do it is walk through all the way till there, till your men are dead. Once they die, restart the game at your load point, at your checkpoint, whatever you want to call it, your save point. And rinse and repeat until you've got 50 dead. Until you defeated 50 units with militia, which are those guys. So that'll be Poseidon's Revolt, and that'll be the 36th achievement. All right, now we can continue on. We're going to go back to skirmish now. So let's head over to a new skirmish. Okay, so we're going to go back with the skirmish. And this time we are going to choose the Norse. And we want to choose Thor. Confirm it's Thor. So the Norse and Thor. We're going to put max on here. It just makes it easier with the amount of troops and stuff that there is. And just go ahead and play that one. And this one's called Prowl Patrol, this achievement. And it's basically to defeat 100 villagers with Fenris wolf broods. So we're going to have to get to stage 4 on this. So that's priority. So it's going to be a little bit slower. So let's just get some... let's get some villagers here just to help speed this up. Create your temple. Like so. And you see these guys, you can convert them to the Berserk because although they're villagers, they won't actually work until they're converted. So there we go. So again, I'm going to build the houses. Like so. So jobs are good. Convert these. Upgrade to stage 2. Doesn't matter who you choose. We'll choose Freyr. Now it's important who we choose when we reach stage 4. So do be careful on that one. We're still waiting for the upgrade. There we go. It's a lot faster now getting that building up and running. We also want to build more temples, so once these houses are done, may as well finish that last bit of housing. There we go. Nice and easy. So now we're going to build the, whatever this is called, the armor, the dwarven armor. That should allow us to upgrade as well. We're also going to build the temples. So 1, 2, and a jolly good 3. We'll leave them to do that. We're going to put an upgrade to the 3rd tier. Use Braga. It doesn't really matter though, either or. And then obviously do all your upgrades like so. Upgrade anything you want. There's our 2 more temples. And you just want to make sure, I'm going to click on all of these like so and have them all spawn into the same location. And then we need to wait until we get to 4th tier. There we go, onto the 3rd. Now we're going to build the fortress there. Again, upgrade whatever you can. Make your troops as strong as you possibly can. You'll be good to rock and roller. You can kill these dwarves, by the way. And now this is important. Once you've built your fort, the next and final stage, you want to choose Tyr. T-Y-R, Tyr. You must choose this guy because we need the wolves. And this is where the temples are going to come into play. And then again, do all your upgrades and whatnot. Super easy and straightforward. There's nothing else we really need to build. You can build a longhouse, I guess. And a great hall. Halfway there. We're just going to wait for this stage to go up and we can start crafting our little troops and stuff. Kill the dwarves. Takes a bit of time. Upgrade all your military stuff. Build everything you can for this one. Like I say, how fast it works is hilarious. Alright, there we go. So there we've got our first Fenris wolf. Now you can see we've got Fenris wolf brood on the end of the temple there. So go ahead and just put those on repeat like so. We've built 4 temples. Nice and easy. Upgrade everything you want. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. No more upgrades on the temple after that one. And that's it. So all we need to do now is defeat 100 villagers. And because we've got the full 12 teams around us, this becomes easier. And this is quite hilarious, actually. So get yourself a good portion of wolves and then just move over to the next area. And make sure you focus the villagers. Don't worry about all the other armor. Don't worry about your wolves dying because they're just constantly spawning anyway. So we've already got a batch of them. And these guys are fast, look. So make sure they kill all the villagers. And once you've cleared out an area, just move on to the next one. So aiming for these little villagers. Again, they may die. Your wolves may die. Looks like we've got quite a few left. And just keep going until you've killed 100 villagers, and that will get you the Prowl Patrol. I'm going to leave it there. You get the idea. Again, just go back on the video if you missed out anything. But that's it. That's Prowl Patrol, achievement number 37. Okay, so back at the main menu, we're going to do the same again, except for this time we're going to choose the Egyptians, and we want to choose Set as the god. So choose Set from the Egyptians. We'll keep the 12 teams, that's fine. And this is going to be the last one to sort of attack and defeat people. This is the little section that I had. And this is a similar thing though. This time we've got to defeat 50 villagers with Anubites. So once again, if we build our little temple here. Anubits, Anubites, I don't know how you pronounce that actually. And the temple should allow us to upgrade once again. So go ahead and upgrade. And we're going to upgrade to the next tier. So for this one, you want Anubis. Please be sure to click on Anubis. Otherwise, you're not going to get the Anubites. If you obviously click Ptah, you're going to get the Wadjet. But you want Anubites by choosing Anubis. And then we need to create more temples because we're going to be spamming those. So temples like so. That's plenty. They'll go through that. We are waiting for the upgrade anyway. This is another super simple one. Nice and straightforward. Put them all in the same place. We've already got an Anubis anyway. And we can upgrade those, by the way. And then put it on repeat again so it just automatically produces them. And the same with all the others. Make sure you do spawn points for one part of it. Like so. And then we're going to get these villagers after this one to build the armor at. Again, put them on repeat. And obviously we need houses as well, so we can do a few more villagers, that's fine. Going to help us and speed things up. But the same process applies. Now you can kill all these creatures. We don't need any of those. We don't need the hyenas. These Anubits are vicious as well. So let's get the housing up here so we can actually produce some more. Leave them to do their thing. There we go, and the Anubits are straight in. We should have got the housing done earlier, but it doesn't matter. And again, use your upgrades as well. You can choose anything you want. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you wish. Just get all the stuff upgraded as best you can whilst you're waiting. And you can see we already had a ton of new bits. So I'm going to use this anyway. I'm going to head over to the brown side here. And what you need to do is defeat 50 villagers with Anubits. And it's called Anubitten, this achievement. Super easy. Don't destroy the buildings. Just go around and destroy all the villagers. It's the little villagers we're after. Again, just do a full circle around the map. Killing all the little villagers. Massacring them. Like so. Until you've got 50 villagers. And this should take about 3 sections, I believe. Go ahead and do the same there. Yep, and that'll be defeat 50 villagers with Anubites. That's the Anubitten achievement. Nice and easy. And of course, if you need any more, you've got plenty there. And that'll be it for the killers. Let's move on to the next set of achievements. We're not doing too bad now. Okay, so for this next set of achievements, we are all about the abilities now. We've done all the death and destruction. We're going to work away on some of the abilities. So for this one, we're going to head over to the skirmish. And this time we want to choose the Norse and we want Odin. Confirm Odin and then go ahead and play. Use your 12 teams. It just makes life a bit easier. Now we have to be careful what we choose here when we level up. So once we load in, like so. If it hurries up. So just convert these 3 villagers to Berserk. And then we can use all 4. Build the usual temple. Like so. That's going to allow us to age up. So now when we age up, we must choose Heimdall. We choose Heimdall like so. And then get these guys to build the houses like so. And that's aging up. And then once this is done, because we've chose Heimdall, it's going to allow us to build Einherjar. Not sure how that's pronounced. Einherjar. If we look on the temple there, we've got the Einherjar. We can upgrade that like so. And then just make them spawn here. And all we need to do is produce as many as we can, really. And there will be an upgrade underneath it, which you can do. And that's going to allow us to do the Horn Blast. As you can see, we've got a Horn Blast, so let's go ahead and do that one. So there's 2. We need to do that 20 times. Go ahead and just keep spamming that until they're all done. Just spam it. Just spam it. Obviously, the more you have, the more you can go through. You just go through each one of them. Do that 20 times and that's going to give you the Anger Problems achievement. Cast the Einherjar's Horn Blast ability 20 times in one game session. Right, we are going to stick with this. We don't actually need to craft any more of those, so let's get rid of those for now. Ooh, we can do that upgrade though. And now when we move to the next phase, so let's get our little workers here. And they can come over this side. We need to build our armor. So get them building the armor. And this is going to be the 40th achievement, guys, so we're almost there now. almost there. So when we reach the third age, we need to be careful who we choose here. So we want the giant. So we want Njord or Jord or Njord, however that's pronounced. I want to select Njord, like so. And that's going to allow us to have the giants. Let's kill these guys. We don't need these. They're just taking up space. Now we've just got to wait for the upgrade here. And this is going to give us the Norse space program. Use the mountain giant's punt ability. So we should get a nice mountain giant. I believe it's in the temple here. But we've got to upgrade as well. So there we go. There's the upgrade. And there is no punt ability at the minute. As you can see, it's just bludgeon. But if you go on the temple, this Jotun's upgrade here will allow us to have the punt ability. And if we remove the bludgeon, because that'll automatically bludgeon basically, turn that off. And there we go. Now we have the punt ability here. And what we can do, let's set that to automatically create giants. And again, if we want to do more of the temples, of course, we can do that like so. Just going to create a load of stuff here. And what we're going to do with the giants, if you really want to upgrade and stuff, by all means do so. It may be the safest bet as well. I'm just going to... basically, they're going to, as the punt says, kicks human soldiers into enemy units or buildings. So these will automatically do it. All you need to do is just send them over to another camp. And then the giants will just go around kicking everyone. And it should give you the achievement, actually. I mean, you can use it yourself if you wish. Just click it. And allow them to just kick away. But if you want to manually do it, just to be sure, you can use one if you wish. It's a little bit difficult at times, but just use that ability and that will give you the Norse Space Program achievement. It's as simple as that. And that's to use the Mountain Giant's punt ability. You don't have to do it X amount of times, just use it, I believe. All right, let's go back to the main menu. No need to continue on this one. So for this next one, we are going to go with the Atlantis crew. So back to skirmish. We don't need this. We can switch this back to just 2, so it's 1v1. And this one time you want to get to the very bottom and you want to choose Kronos, the Atlanteans. Pretty beastly, right? It looks pretty cool. Go ahead, start the game. And this one's to time shift 200 buildings. This one's called Kronos Telephone Booth. Super easy. And all we need to do here is build the temple as usual.
Okay.
And then once we've built a temple, we are actually going to build a house, like so. I'm going to upgrade to the next phase. Just choose Prometheus. It doesn't really matter, I don't believe. And in the temple, click the Temporal Chaos. So we upgrade to that. And let's build some more houses here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5 for now. That's fine. And what you want to do with this one, if you click on the building, you'll see we've got this time shift this building on the bottom. So Alt-C. So obviously it's going to be different on console and stuff. And all you want to do on this is Alt-C And click in a space and it will time travel across. Next one, Alt C, or whatever your button is. Or just click it, time travel, click it, time travel. And if you do this with several ones, just keep doing this. You'll be able to do it like so. Obviously, the more houses you have, the easier this becomes. Try and do it in open space as well, so you can literally just keep doing it. And you want to do this. This one's a bit of a drag, but you'll get there. You've got to do it 200 times, so... Yes, it's a bit long-winded. Just sit there spamming it like so, and it will be done and dusted in no time. It's as simple as that, guys. Obviously, if you're on PC, you've got the shortcut. Again, I'm not sure for the console guys out there. And that's it. Simple and straightforward as that. Just do that 200 times and that will give you the Kronos telephone booth achievement. And that's time shift 200 buildings. Done and dusted. Alright. Let's start with the next one. And I believe we can continue actually. So we're on Kronos. We can continue with Atlantis and whatnot. And for this one, we're just going to progress again. So let's see what we got here. So we need the next phase. So let's get our workers to build the armor.
Okay.
This is going to allow us to move to the third stage. And on this one, we are going to need to make a few temples. So let's kill these guys. We don't need these. And then we're going to work on the temples. 1, 2, 3. Make the spawn point roughly in the same area. Can upgrade those as well. We're going to move up to the third one. It doesn't really matter who we choose here. We need to be sure who we choose on the next one though. So be sure to choose Atlas on the 4th stage when we upgrade to it. If you don't, you won't be able to do this achievement. Now, you might not need to build any more houses, but max it out if you need to. And all we've got to do is wait for this to move up to the next stage. And then we're going to build the little fort here, the palace as it's called on this one. By all means, do your upgrades like usual. And guys can die, don't need those. Once this fort's up and running, which won't be long. Okay, now the fort's up and running, we can actually move on and choose Atlas this time because we need the Argus. Go ahead and choose Atlas. And then we're basically just got to wait for that, the next stage to upgrade. Can build another house while we're waiting, I guess. There we go. That just reassures that we can do it. And we just wait for the heroic stage to max out. And that'll allow us to create the Argus via the temple. Hence why we've done 4 temples here. And this one's going to be for the Terrif-eyeing achievement. Create over 666 Argus eyes in a single match. Now that sounds like a lot. I'm going to kill that. It does sound like a lot, but we don't have to create 600 troops. Here they are, and these guys remind me of Matrix 3, I think it is. Those weird things, very similar. Obviously, these are not mechanical, but you don't need to make 666. I think you need like 15 or something like that. So now we can create them. So make sure you do the upgrade and then put that on repeat like so. Repeat, repeat, and then repeat. And just keep creating them until the achievement pops. And again, you probably need like 15. I could be wrong, it might be like 30 or something, but it doesn't matter. Either way, once you have those, that's going to give you the Terrif-eyeing achievement. Create over 666 Argus eyes in a single match. Super simple. And that is it for all the abilities. Now we can move on to the next part and get all that done. All right, so we are now on pretty much the final run here. And we're done with all the abilities and stuff like that. We're now moving on to what I call like the heals and basically that's it, healing. A lot of healing going on in this one. Taking some damage as well. And then the final achievements are the grindy achievements. There's 4 big grinders to do, which I'm not going to be able to do. And it is going to take you some time to do on the final one. So let's do the next 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 more achievements here before it's the grind fest. But other than that, we are rocking. We're on with achievement number 43. And what we want to do here, of course, head back to Skirmish. And again, I'm going to max out the teams on this one. And I'm going to choose... we're going to go with the Greeks. We have to go with the Greeks on this one. I don't believe it really matters which one you choose. So we're just going to go with the usual Zeus. Go ahead and start that up. And this is for the Omnivore achievement. And that's basically to regenerate 5,000 hit points using the Colossal Hunger ability. This one's a little bit annoying, I guess. It's a little bit annoying. It's not hard, it's just annoying. Go ahead, build your temple, and we've got to basically go to stage 4, and we're going to choose Hephaestus at stage 4 because we need the Colossus. Be sure to choose Hephaestus at stage 4. Otherwise, anything else is fine. Go ahead and build the house as usual. Same scenario as always. Let them get on with it while we level it up as fast as we possibly can. Almost there now. Want to grab our villagers again. There we go. Now we can build the armor. Again, level it up. Oh, we don't need to do that actually. Once that armor is built, we can then move to the next stage. Choose anything you want. We'll choose Dionysus. And then again, the next upgrade is going to be key. We need to make sure we choose Hephaestus on the next one. Almost there. Get your villagers back. And this time we're going to create the fort. Again, do all your upgrades as usual if you wish. Don't do any of the town centre upgrades just yet. We need to wait till we get to the next stage, otherwise it just sort of slows it down. It'll take a little bit of a while. There we go. So now be sure to choose Hephaestus. He has the Colossus, and that's what we need. So go ahead and click on that. And then we wait for that to upgrade. Now you can do all the upgrades you wish. And again, we just got to wait for that to max out. Come along. Slow progress, but you know. In fact, we can build more temples actually, because we will need those. like so. And this is our Colossus, and this is what we're going to be using basically. So go head over to the temple, make sure we do the upgrade that's underneath the Colossus and any other upgrades, of course. And then the Colossus hunger ability. So if you click on the Colossus, it has this hunger ability here. And if you click on it, once it's losing health, if you click on it, it will regenerate hit points by consuming trees. So what you have to do is click on it like so, and you've got the little spark. Click on a tree, and it will start eating the tree, and healing. Because obviously it doesn't need healing right now. It doesn't need to heal or anything. It won't allow us to do it. Like I say, it's all got a red strike through it and whatnot. So these annoying things that are not working very well. Come along. There's another one. Okay, so we've destroyed that. It doesn't matter. 3's fine. So we've got max upgrades now. Let's just double check everything. So all you want to do here, this is the way I did it. So grab your Titans or whatever they're called, Colossus. And you want to bring it to the enemies here. And you want to try and avoid them actually attacking. So I tried to stop them from attacking, and if you get a big bunch of them... Wow, they've used a special ability power thing. So if we stand here and let the enemies attack us, and when you get low on health, as you can see, the health is going down, not too fast. So I just spam the stop button on the bottom left there, and then I'll click on one of the Colossus, and then Q and get him to eat the wood. You can see how he's gone down to eat the trees. Do that on several Colossi. Or they die. If they die, it doesn't matter. We're spawning more. And just keep doing it like so. And over time, you should get yourself 5,000 points healed. Like so. Just keep going and going, and then we'll heal ourselves. Heal ourselves plenty. And in no time, you'll regenerate 5,000 hit points using the Colossus Colossal Hunger ability. And that will give you the Omnivore achievement. So just keep going with that one. Keep getting damage caused to the Colossus, and then click on each individual one, send them to the trees like so. And they'll go and kneel down and munch on the trees. Nice and easy. Simple as that. Before you know it, you'll have enough hit points. Alright, let's get out of this one. So now back to the skirmish. We're going to be choosing the Norse this time. And this time we want to choose anything. Don't choose Loki. So we're going to choose Thor. Choose Thor this time. Confirm Thor. And go ahead and play. And this time we're going to heal with the Valkyries. This achievement's called Ride of the Valkyries. We have to heal 4,000 HP with the Valkyries. And then we have to get to the first stage. So let's go ahead and build our temple. And then we need to choose Freyr on the first stage. It's important that we choose Freyr. Again, we're on the Norse. But do not choose Loki because it does not have that ability. Now we can upgrade. And choose Freyr. Be sure to choose Freyr because we need the Valkyries on the right here. And then of course, let's build some more of these guys. Makes life a bit faster. I'm going to build the houses. Usual scenario. There's all the houses done. Just kill the dwarves. Almost there on the first upgrade. There we go. There's our Valkyrie. Now we can upgrade the Valkyrie. Make sure you upgrade it. And then put it on repeat so it just keeps generating the Valkyries like so. That one. And then all we need to do is create more temples. Once these guys have finished building, we will create more temples. Like so. We don't need to upgrade again. I mean, we can if you want to, but we don't really need to. And you can see these have all got the heal ability. You can literally just turn it on so they automatically heal. Alright, so now we're going to build some more temples. Usual case. Multiple temples, that's fine. Good thing about these, they don't sit worshipping, I don't think. No, excellent. Make sure the spawn point's all the same. And then just put Valkyrie on repeat, like so. Wouldn't be any issues with this one. Nice and easy. And all you need to do with this is just send them over to one of the enemies as usual. And just make sure that auto heal is on. And they should heal. So if you want to spam it yourself, you can do. And they'll just stand there healing like so. They should do it themselves anyway, as you can see. And all you need to do is heal 4,000 HP with Valkyries, and they'll do it anyway. Obviously, the more you have, the quicker this will get done. But you're already generating a load anyway. If they all die and you haven't got it yet, just keep going. Nice and easy, simple as that. Again, just make sure it's on automatic. So make sure it's got the spinny ring thing on, whatever you want to call it. Circle arrows. Make sure they're on. All automatic for self-healing. Nice and easy. And that'll give you the ride of the Valkyries. Heal 4,000 HP with Valkyries. Super easy. Alright, off we go. Next up, back to skirmish, of course. And this time we want to choose the Atlanteans. And we want to choose Uranus. Straight in the middle there. Confirm. Play. This is another easy one. A little bit longer for this one, I believe. And we need to be sure to pick Oceanus on the second stage. So when we level it up, we need to be choosing Oceanus. So let's go ahead, build our temple.
Okay.
And then second stage, make sure you choose Oceanus because we need the Calamity base in there. Sorry, the Caladria, however you pronounce that. So we wait for the upgrade now. Meanwhile, we're going to build the houses like always. There we go. We'll leave them to their own devices. By all means, do upgrades. Wait for this one to work up. And pretty much the same as the previous achievement. These guys are going to self-heal anyway. Now in the temple, you can see we've got the Caladria. I don't know how that's pronounced. Put that on repeat. I'm going to get these guys to give us more temples. We'll only do the 3 this time. We don't need to feed through it. Super easy. Do the spawn point all at the same location. As you can see, these are flying creatures, so if you look on their little menu here, you've got heal, you've got burst heal. If you click on each individual one, you see it's already automatically set for them to use it. But it's simply a case of flying across to an enemy side and just letting them heal. Now you need to heal 10,000 HP with this one. So it is a lot more. We'll take a little bit of time. Just head over here like so. And just let them all heal. You can see the blue highlight there, the blue effect that it has. That's just basically them healing. Just leave them to heal like so. Send more out elsewhere if you wish. Really matter where you send them. And that is it. Just do that until you get 10,000 HP healed. And that'll give you the Care and Calamity achievement. That's achievement number 45. Alright, now we can move on to the next one and we're going to restart another skirmish. So this next skirmish, we're going back with the Atlanteans again. But this time we're going to switch to Kronos. Nice and easy. So go with Kronos at the Atlanteans. And you guessed it, started up. This is going to be the last of the healing or the damage absorption on this. In this case, this is going to be for the Beastly Bulwark achievement. Achievement number 46. This is the last one before we go on to the grinding achievements. Let's go ahead, build your temple as per usual. In this one we need to get to stage 3, but we need to be sure that we choose Rhea. So we can now upgrade to anything, it doesn't really matter. We'll go to Prometheus. And again, build some more temples just to get them troops going. In fact, we do need to build houses. Ooh. There we go, let him build the houses like so. Upgrade almost complete. We've got at least one house up and running. There we go. Now grab your villagers and we're going to build the armory real quick. Again, if you want to build villagers along, more villagers, that's totally fine as well. Can upgrade everything. Now we can move on to stage number 3, and this is where we need to choose Rhea because she basically gives us the behemoth. Go ahead and click that. Kill these guys, we don't need them. Have these finish these temples here because we're going to need the behemoths basically. Halfway through the upgrades. And then put them back on the housing once we're done. There we go, there's our first set of behemoths. And this is probably the easiest I've known. And basically just set it to auto for the behemoths, like we always have. Not sure. Oh, that's a house, my bad. I created a house over there. It's meant to be a temple, but it doesn't matter. And all we need to do on this one is absorb 5,000 damage with behemoths. Super easy, guys. We've got 4 here. Let's just send them over to the nearest thing. And all the damage they take. They're basically 650 each, so just send them all to anywhere. They will absorb so much damage. They won't heal, but it's fine. He used the thunder on it. Nice. Go ahead, send all those behemoths to all the enemies. Keep them separate. Don't do big packs, otherwise you're just going to destroy the enemies. But once you absorb 5,000 damage, then you'll get the Beastly Bulwark achievement. You see all that damage they're taking. That's all going to count towards it. And they will die. Let them die. That's 650 each, so already there's 650 damage there. So you're already getting like 2.5k with 4 of them. See how easy that is? Super simple. And that is it for the heals and stuff. Now we can move on to the final set of grinding achievements and finish this game once and for all. Okay, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4 more achievements to get. And these are where the grinds come in. This is where you've really got to work for these ones. They're not too difficult though. They're just long-winded. So the first one is achievement number 47, Auto Everything. And that's train 10,000 villagers. That's a lot of villagers. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip straight to a save I did. Farm 2, that's ideal. I've got so many saves. I hate the save system on this. It's ridiculous. But Farm 2, and I'll show you exactly how we're going to do this. So what you need to do, start a skirmish. Choose the Greeks, Zeus. That's the simplest way to do it, I believe. I'm hoping this loads all right, by the way. It's going to be interesting. Yes, no, no, yes. I think there's a lot going on. And I've set up my own little farm here. You can see what's going on. It's a bit sluggish. And basically all you want to do is you want to create a village center. So you want to level up as high as you can, max level. And then get, so if we just click on some of these villagers, get them to click the fortified town center and just continue building at least 25 of these, I'd say. I've built, I believe I've built like, it's 44 in view. Then there's some others as well. I built about 57 in total. And then what I did, I set them all to walk over to the enemy side so they die. So basically, if we go back to the base, every 15 seconds, it's going to generate like 57 villagers. And I've had some go to the top and some going to the bottom here. It's hilarious just watching them all go suicide. It's crazy. But obviously, if you want to be more sensible about it, just do 25 towns or village centers, whatever it is. And then just set the spawn point to an enemy base so they all die. And then set these town centers to automatically create a villager. Obviously, you want the unlimited resources and stuff. You can see them all getting created here. And just leave it running. Now, if you do 25, you're going to be looking at about an hour and a half to get this done. If you leave it on idle, about an hour and a half. If you're doing 50 plus, then you can cut that down to about 45, 50 minutes. Obviously, if you want to go even further than that, I don't think it's worth it because the time it takes to actually build all these, if you build another 50, you're wasting yourself for another 10, 20 minutes doing that anyway. So I think 50 is like the max you really want to go to. That'll take about just under an hour, I believe, to get all that done. And just leave that running, and that's going to get you the auto everything. That's to train 10,000 villagers. Now the next achievement is Age Against the Machine, and that's to defeat 100 AI opponents. Now as you can see, we've got 12 or 11 opponents here, a 12-man match, whatever it may be. So you only need to do this, just wipe the whole map, like do it 10 times. Wipe the map, restart a new game, wipe the map, restart a new game. Super easy, that's not much of a grind really. And you'll eventually destroy 100 opponents. Of course, doing all the achievements previously, you are going to destroy some of them anyway, so they will count towards it. should be super easy. But yeah, just do a full loop and destroy all the town halls and make sure they all give up. Win the game, restart it, use a super simple fast armor, and that'll be it. That'll be the Age Against the Machine. That's achievement number 48. Now, achievement number 49 is called Demolition, and that's basically to destroy 2,000 buildings in battle. Same process, use the 12-man skirmish and just go through destroying all the buildings. This will take a lot of time. Again, you're going to destroy buildings all through the campaign as well, so do remember that one. So this shouldn't be too bad. 2,000 buildings is a lot, but if you've got at least 10 buildings on each thing, you should be close to 150 buildings per match. So it doesn't work out too bad, especially again if you've done the campaign. All those buildings are going to count. So just do a full loop, destroy every single building, and you'll be able to get the defeat the AI opponents and the demolition one pretty much the same sort of pace. And then the final one, I haven't really got a quick way of doing this one, and that's to kill 10,000 units in battle. That is a lot of units. So you could manually go through and walk around without destroying the buildings on this one, and go through and kill all the troops along the way. Get like a fast-paced troop that's going to whiz around, but don't destroy any of the buildings. That way, by the time you get all the way back round, you'll be able to start it all again and just go around and kill all the troops. And that'll get you the Annihilation achievement. That's going to be, in my opinion, that is going to be the longest one. Defeat 10,000 units in battle. That is a hell of a lot. So good luck with those guys. They are the 4 grinders to train 10,000 villagers, defeat 100 AI opponents, destroy 2,000 buildings, and defeat 10,000 units in battle. But again, you're going to get a hell of a lot when you do the campaign, which is why I said do the campaign first, and the majority of these achievements will probably be collected along the way anyway. So, and that is it, guys. I'm going to back out of this because this is super noisy. That's my little village training farm. Anyway, let's back out of this to the main menu. But that is it, guys. Now, I know this is a long video, longer than I actually expected, but it's relatively easy to 100% this game. So I've enjoyed actually doing this, so hopefully you have too. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you have stuck all the way through this, I thank you so much for sticking around. Hopefully you can add this one to your achievement completion list, and hopefully it's all good for you guys. So thank you so much for sticking around, guys. I really do appreciate it. This is Age of Mythology Retold, and you guys have just 100%ed it. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.